A very warm good afternoon to all of you, dear students. I welcome you all after a long gap of 1 month. Okay, as we all know that last week it was your chemistry class, and now from today onward, I'll start with the second chapter of your biology, that is control and coordination. Okay, so before that, I would like to tell you that what we have studied in our previous chapter, that is life processes. Okay, in that we have studied about four life processes, that is digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, and excretory system. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, I hope so that you have a clear cut idea about all these systems. Okay, today I would like to start with one more important system, that is your nervous system. Okay, that is the head of all the system. Okay, that control all the functioning of all the systems. Okay, as it is very important system, that is why, okay, it is kept as a separate chapter of your biology book of class 10th. Okay, and the name of the chapter is control and coordination. Okay, but before that, I would like to motivate you all with the beautiful sayings of Lord Krishna. Dear student, he says that no one who does good work will ever come to a bad end. Okay, those people who keep on doing good work, they will never have a bad end. Okay, neither here nor anywhere in this world. So keep doing good work and believe on him, trust on him. He will help you in every situation of your life. But the thing is that you have to work very hard and you have to believe on him. Okay, so with this beautiful thought, I would like to start with my today's chapter, that is control and coordination. Now you might be thinking that ma'am have told that now we will study about our fifth life process, that is nervous system, but now she is telling that the name of the chapter is control and coordination. So my dear students, it is the function of your nervous system. Okay, in this we will study about control and coordination, which is performed by your nervous system. Okay, so I am sure that you all are ready to study about your nervous system. Okay. So dear students, tell me that what do you understand by the control and coordination? Okay? Control yourself. Control yourself. We generally use this sentence when someone is angry, okay, when someone want to fight, we say control yourself. Okay, so it is the power of restraint or regulation, okay, by which something can be started, slowed, or stopped down. Okay, and that information is sent to your body by your nervous system. That control Nitika, control. Okay, so I am sure that you have got an idea that what do you understand about the term control. Okay, next is your coordination. We generally use the sentence, dear girls, I want coordination in your dancing step. We say this sentence, your dance teacher say. Yes, so dear student, at that time that your dance teacher want, okay, that the step of every girl should be same. So similar thing happen in our body also. Nervous system want that all the organs of our body should work together. For example, if I'll talk about digestive system, okay, here I'm talking about digestive system. Anyone can tell me that what are different type of organs involved in this? First is your mouth, second is your tongue, okay, then teeth is there, then esophagus is there, stomach, small intestine, okay, liver is also there, okay, and then large intestine, then pancreas is also there, then your rectum, and then last is your anus. Okay, so your nervous system send information to all these organs that now the person have ingested food, and now it's time to coordinate with all the organs of the body in order to digest the food. I'm sure that you have got an idea, okay, that what is the main function of your nervous system. Its function is to control and coordination various organs of your body to perform one particular task. Okay, so with this I would like to start. First of all, I would like to tell you about various content, okay, that what we will study in this chapter. We will study about control and coordination. I have told you about its definition. Now today we will study about animal nervous system, then sensory receptor also today we will study, then structure of a neuron. Okay, these are very small topic, I would like to finish it today only. Then passage of impulse, reflex action, and then your human brain, very important. Okay, this question come many time in your board exams also. Okay, so this we will study in little bit detail also. Then we will study about your plant movement, plant hormone, animal hormone, and then last is your endocrine system. Okay, so I'm sure that you all are ready to study, okay, about your nervous system. So dear students, what is nervous system? Okay, as you can see in this slide that it is a network of system. Okay, organs are involved in this, various nerves are involved in this, and neurons are involved in this. Okay, these three things they coordinate among themselves, okay, to perform the various activities of the body with the help of some electrical impulse. Electrical impulse means some message that has been produced by your internal and external stimuli. Now the question is arising in your mind that, ma'am, what do you understand by the term stimuli? Dear student, so stimuli is the external change, okay, that strike to your body, and in response to that you have some movement in your body. For example, if I'll talk about this, okay, suppose this is hot iron. Okay, if I'll touch it with my skin, okay, it is stimuli that I'm giving to my skin. Okay, and to this my skin will show some movement, that is response to that particular stimuli. So it is a kind of external stimuli, okay, that is present in my environment. Okay, what is environment? Anything that surrounds me, it is my environment. Okay, and what do you understand by the term internal stimuli? Internal stimuli is that when you digest your food, okay, at that time that food, when you ingest your food, that food is acting as an internal stimuli. Okay, and in response to that, okay, your nervous system is sending message, okay, that to your stomach that it's time to digest the food, okay, to release various juices, to release various acids for the digestion of the food. Okay, so I hope so that you have got an idea, but for better understanding I want to tell you something about its definition. Okay, so now here I'm with the definition of stimuli. So dear students, as you can see in this, okay, the changes in the environment, okay, to which living organism respond. Changes in the environment to which an organism respond is known as stimuli. Okay, that stimuli can be of heat. Okay, that stimuli can be of heat, that stimuli can be of cold. Okay, whenever you are taking bath, okay, in spite of turning on your hot water knob, you turn on your that cold water knob. Okay, what happen? Cold water will pour over your body and you feel, okay, shivering. Okay, so that is also here your cold water is acting as a stimuli and your shivering is acting as a response of your body toward that stimuli. Okay, then next is your sound. Okay, to this also you show some movement, smell, okay, and then taste, then touch, okay, pressure, gravity, okay, and water. So all these are the stimuli to which your body respond. Okay, so in short term I would like to say that living organism respond to a stimuli in which form? In the form of a movement. Okay, I'm sure that you have got an idea. Okay, so next is your coordination, student. Now exact definition of coordination is what? Okay, it is the working together of various organ in an organism to produce a proper response. I'm sure you know about this. Okay, okay, because earlier only I have given you example of your digestive system where different organs of your body are working together for the digestion of your food. Clear? Okay, so now student, this coordination occur, okay, differently in different organism, that is plants and animal. In case of your animals, okay, it is done with the help of your nervous system and endocrine system. Repeat, with the help of nervous system and endocrine system, whereas in case of your plant it is done with the help of plant hormones or phytohormones. Okay, phyto means plant. Okay, so phytohormone or plant hormone. Okay, I'm sure that you have got an idea, okay, that what we will study in this chapter. Okay, first we will study that how coordination occur in your animal with the help of your nervous system. Okay, so students, I have already told you about the definition of your nervous system. Okay, this is definition of your nervous system. Okay, now your nervous system, it is of two, it consists of two parts. Okay, which two parts? That is your central nervous system, CNS, and PNS, that is peripheral nervous system. Okay, visible to you? Again I will repeat, central nervous system, okay, and peripheral nervous system. Also we call it CNS and PNS. Okay, now what are these central nervous system and peripheral nervous system? This is, okay, human body. Your central nervous system consists of your brain and spinal cord. Clear? Center means those organs which are present at the center. This is brain and this is spinal cord. Clear? And next is your peripheral nervous system, that is PNS. Periphery means what? Side. Okay, so it includes all the nerves which are present at this side. Okay, like this. Okay, so all the nerves that will include under your peripheral nervous system. Okay, so I'm sure that you have got an idea, okay, that your nervous system consists of two parts, that is your central nervous system, which include your brain and spinal cord, and next is your peripheral nervous system, which include all the nerves of your body. Clear? That are present at the periphery. So students, I've told you that nervous system is there. Okay, and this coordination will occur with the help of nervous system in case of your human beings. Okay, first of all I would like to tell you that what is its various function. Okay, various function of your nervous system is to receive information from the environment. Very important. Okay, to receive the information from environment. Now the question is coming in your mind that how nervous system will receive information from the environment. Yes or no? Yes. So dear students, this information is received from the environment with the help of receptors. Repeat, receptors. Now ask that, ma'am, what are these receptors? Dear student, receptors are the sense organs of your body. Okay, so tell me, what are different type of sense organ present in your body? Okay, first is your ear, second eyes, third, skin, fourth, nose, fifth, tongue. Okay, so these are the entry point of your body through which information is transferred to your brain, to your nervous system. Okay, understood? When I'm talking about nervous system, I'm talking about both brain and spinal cord. Okay, and when I'm talking about brain, so it is only brain. Okay, so what is the function of your ear? We all know that the function of our ear is to hear and balance the body. Okay, so when we will listen something, okay, that will enter into our ear and then it will transfer to your brain, and then from there it will respond something. Okay, it will modify and then it will send signal to your nerves to respond according to it. For example, I'm telling to you, what is your name? Okay, this is stimuli which is received by your ear. Okay, and then it transfer to your brain. Okay, and then your brain send message that it is asking about your name, about your identity. Okay, then it will send to your mouth, okay, that speak, my name is Nitika Gautam. Understanding? Okay, so it will send message to your motor neuron, okay, with the answer that is my name is Nitika Gautam. So it is response. Getting? Similarly, photoreceptor, okay, eyes are the sense organ, okay, which have photoreceptor, okay, which receive light. Photo means light. Okay, student, for example, what happened, I am looking this thing. Okay, so I can see that it is window. How I know that it is window? Okay, because my eyes entered that light from that particular object. Okay, then it transferred to my brain and then my brain sent signal, okay, that it is a window, because that memory is already there in my brain. Okay, someone have told me that it is a window. Getting? Similarly with skin. Okay, and then with your nose, it have your olfactory receptors. Okay, and it help to detect smell. Then your taste, it have gustatory receptors. Okay, and it help in tasting the food. Okay, I hope so that you have got an idea. We will study about receptor again. Okay, so dear students, now I'm sure that you have got an idea that what are different receptors of your body. Okay, photoreceptor, okay, that is present in your eyes, okay, to detect light. Phonoreceptor, that is present in your ear to detect sound. Olfactory receptor, that is present in your nose to detect smell. Then gustatory receptor, that is present in your tongue to detect taste. Last is your tango receptor, that is present in your skin to detect touch. Okay, I hope so that you have got an idea that what are different receptors of your body that help in transferring the information from your environment to your nervous system. Okay, so I'm sure that you have got an idea, okay, about first function. Okay, so here this we have got an idea. Okay, next function is to receive the information from various body parts. Okay, now once it has been received, now it will send to your brain. Okay, and then last, when that information is sent by your brain to your muscle, okay, to your effector organ, then according to it, it will respond. Okay, I will explain you this with the help of one flow chart. See here student, what happened, how the information, okay, sent to your brain. Okay, here I'm talking about brain. So student, first of all, stimulus is there, okay, that is in the form of heat, that is received by your receptor organ, that is skin. Okay, then there various nerves are present. Those nerves are known as sensory nerves. Sensory nerves means from sense organ they are taking information to your brain. Okay, then from brain, okay, it will detect that what type of response, okay, effector organ must give. Okay, so that, okay, so that that information is sent from your brain to your motor neuron. Okay, from motor neuron it will move to your effector organ, that is muscle, and then that muscle will respond according to it, that is it will withdraw its hand. Okay, so I'm sure that you have got an idea. Okay, so dear students, today we were able to finish till here only, because already this ppt is of 20 minutes. Okay, and I know that my students don't have that much patience, okay, to listen to me for more than this. Okay, so I'll finish here only. So student, today we have finished about what is control and coordination, about animal nervous system and sensory receptor. Okay, tomorrow I'll start with the structure of a neuron and passage of impulse. Okay, I hope so that you have understood whatever I have told you. Okay, so dear student, now it is question time. Okay, now it is your question time. You have to complete this question. It is related to topic which we have done today. Okay, that is related to receptor. Okay, what is the function of receptor in our body? Okay, and think of situation where receptors do not work properly, what problem are likely to arise. Okay, so here it is the answer. Just study it, write it. Okay, I've told you, okay, in a best way. Okay, and if still there is any confusion, do call me for its explanation. I'm always ready for you all. Okay, 24/7. But please give some response, because already I have given stimulus to you. Now it's time, it's your time to show some response to me. Okay, so with this I would like to say thank you for your patience listening to me. Okay, and for any query please to call me. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.